Hey adventurers! Welcome back to Kabooma Travel. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any travel fun. Today, we're taking you on a captivating journey to a land where ancient history meets modern vibes and idyllic islands. Yep, you guessed it. We're talking about Greece. Buckle up because you're in for a ride through a land of myths, mazes, and moussaka. Why Greece? So why should Greece be on your travel bucket list? Think endless coastlines with crystal clear waters, rich history that's essentially a living museum, and delicious cuisine that'll have you saying "Opa" in no time. From the iconic ruins in Athens to the sun-kissed islands like Mykonos and Santorini, Greece offers a variety of experiences that promise to make your holiday unforgettable. How to get there? First things first, let's talk about how to get there. Most international flights land in Athens, the capital city, at the Athens International Airport. From the US, flights range from around $600 to $1,500, depending on when and where you're flying from. From Europe, you're looking at a range from $100 to $500. Once you're in Athens, getting to other parts of Greece is a breeze. You can take domestic flights to Mykonos and Santorini, which are pretty quick, or opt for ferries for a more scenic journey. As for Mount Athos, it's on the mainland in the region of Chalkidiki, and you'll need to take a bus or drive there from Thessaloniki, which is around a 2-hour trip. Flight deals and tips. Let's talk savings. The price of flights can vary greatly depending on your departure city and the time of year. But as a general tip, if you book your flight a few months in advance and keep an eye out for deals, you could score some great savings. Also, consider flying midweek. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually cheaper. And if you're coming from the US or Asia, think about layovers. A quick stop in another European city might save you a good chunk of money. By sea ferries and cruises. Feel like turning your journey into part of the adventure? Well, Greece is famous for its stunning islands, and what better way to get there than by sea? If you're already in a nearby European country, you could opt for a ferry. Popular routes run from Italy, and it's a fantastic way to bring a car or simply enjoy the ride. Plus, for those who love the finer things in life, there are various Mediterranean cruises that include Greek ports in their itinerary. Overland options, train or bus. For the overland enthusiasts out there, you can also get into Greece by train or bus from several European countries. The rail network connects Greece with countries like Serbia, North Macedonia, and Turkey. Just keep in mind that train travel in Greece may not be as fast as you're used to, so make sure you're up for a bit of an adventure. Best time to go. Now, what's the best time to visit Greece? The country enjoys a Mediterranean climate. High season is from late June to early September, where you'll experience hot weather and bustling tourist spots. However, May and late September offer milder weather and fewer crowds. If you're interested in skiing or winter sports, some places like Mount Olympus are perfect between December and March. Budget for traveling. All right, let's talk money. Greece offers a range of experiences for all types of budgets. For a mid-range trip, you can expect to spend around $100 to $200 per day, including accommodation, meals, and activities. Luxury experiences can run you upwards of $400 per day, especially in high-end resorts in Mykonos or Santorini. And if you're on a shoestring budget, you can get by with $50 to $70 a day if you opt for hostels and cheaper eateries. Accommodation, budget to mid-range options. First on the agenda, where to stay. Greece offers a variety of accommodations to suit all budgets. From hostels in Athens that can go for as low as $20 a night, to Airbnb options that give you a local experience, you have plenty of choices. Mid-range hotels usually run between $50 and $100 per night. And trust me, you can find some gems with stunning views, especially on the islands. Food and dining, eating like a local. All right, foodies, listen up. Greek cuisine is not just delicious. It can also be incredibly affordable. Street food, like souvlaki and gyros, can cost as little as $3. For a more sit-down experience, local tavernas offer meals for around $10 to $20 per person. Plus, don't miss out on the local markets where you can buy fresh produce and try some local cheese. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Transportation, getting around. Let's talk getting around. In cities like Athens, public transport is your best friend. A metro ticket costs around $1.50 and gets you almost anywhere you'd want to go. If you're exploring the islands, ferries are often the cheapest way to hop from one to another, especially if you book in advance. And if you're a group, consider renting a car for the ultimate freedom. Prices start at around $30 a day. Sightseeing and activities, affordable adventure now for the fun stuff. Sightseeing and activities. Many ancient sites and museums have entry fees, but but they usually offer discounts for students, seniors, and sometimes for visiting multiple sites. In Athens, the Acropolis ticket gets you into other ancient sites within 5 days, so plan wisely. And don't forget, the natural beauty of Greece is free. Beaches, hikes, and sunsets won't cost you a dime. Best places. We've talked about how to get to Greece, and we've tackled budgeting for your trip. Now let's dive into what you're all really here for. The best places to see in Greece. Grab your sun hats and your cameras. We're going island hopping and city exploring. Athens, the cradle of Western civilization. We're kicking off our journey in Athens, the epicenter of ancient history. You can't visit Greece without standing in awe before the Acropolis. This iconic site provides a surreal view of the city below and gives you a rich taste of history that dates back thousands of years. But Athens isn't just about history. Explore neighborhoods like Plaka and Monastiraki for modern Greek culture, lively markets, and incredible food. Santorini, the island of sunsets. Next up is Santorini, the jewel of the Aegean Sea. This island is famous for its whitewashed buildings with blue domes, and it's one of the most romantic places on Earth. Head to Oya for the famous sunset. Trust us, it's like watching a painting come to life. And don't miss the unique volcanic beaches in shades of red and black. They're like nothing you've ever seen. Mykonos, the party capital. For those looking for a more vibrant scene, Mykonos has got you covered. Often dubbed the Ibiza of Greece, Mykonos is perfect for those who want to experience Greece's luxurious and lively side. Enjoy the golden beaches by day and dance the night away in world-class clubs. But don't forget to explore the quieter parts of the island, like the charming Mykonos town and the historic windmills. Meteora, where heaven meets earth now. Let's switch gears and venture inland to Meteora. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its rock formations and ancient monasteries that appear to be suspended in the sky. Whether you're into hiking, photography, or just soaking up surreal landscapes, Meteora is an experience you won't want to miss. Crete, the island of diversity. Finally, let's talk about Crete, the largest Greek island. From the Palace of Knossos to the stunning beaches of Elafonici and Balos, Crete offers a bit of everything: history, natural beauty, and mouth-watering cuisine. Take a hike through the Samaria Gorge if you're up for a challenge. The views are spectacular. Best restaurants. Now we're going to whisk you away to the gastronomic paradise of Greece to explore some of the best restaurants the country has to offer. Buckle up and let's get those taste buds tingling. Athens, a modern take on tradition. Let's talk food. Greek cuisine is a festival of flavors. Let's start our culinary journey in the heart of Greece, Athens. Here, make a reservation at Ta Karamanlitika Toufani. It's a deli restaurant combo that brings traditional Greek and Cappadocian recipes to life with a modern twist. Meat lovers, you're in for a treat. Their sausages and cured meats are to die for. And for the veggie folks, the moussaka here is unbeatable. Santorini, cliffside dining. Now imagine savoring the finest Greek seafood while overlooking the famous caldera in Santorini. Sound dreamy? Then Ambrosia in Oya is your go-to spot. This place offers an intimate dining experience with only a few tables, so make sure to book well in advance. From lobster pasta to grilled octopus, your palate will thank you. Santorini, cliffside dining now. Imagine savoring the finest Greek seafood while overlooking the famous caldera in Santorini. Sound dreamy? Then Ambrosia in Oya is your go-to spot. This place offers an intimate dining experience with only a few tables, so make sure to book well in advance. From lobster pasta to grilled octopus, your palate will thank you. Mykonos. Beachside flavors up next is Mykonos, the island that never sleeps. But hey, partying requires some serious refueling, right? Head over to Kiki's Tavern at Agios Sostis Beach. This place is so good, they don't even have a phone for reservations. But don't let that deter you. The grilled meats and fresh salads are absolutely worth the wait. Thessaloniki, a culinary hub. Thessaloniki in the north is often cited as Greece's food capital, and for good reason. If you're in town, Sempriko is a must visit. This restaurant specializes in dishes from the region of Thrace. Think mouth-watering lamb cooked in parchment paper and sumptuous rice pudding for dessert. Truly a food lover's haven. Crete. Farm to table last but not least. We head to Crete, an island known for its farm-to-table philosophy. Visit Ilia, a charming restaurant set in an olive grove. From fresh goat cheese to olive oil sourced from their own trees, this place embodies the essence of Cretan cuisine. Their slow-cooked rabbit stew is a star dish you won't forget. Best resorts. Now we're diving into something many of you have been asking for: luxury at its finest in the beautiful backdrop of Greece. Yep, we're talking about the best resorts that Greece has to offer. Get ready to dream a little, or maybe even plan one of these spots for your next Greece getaway. Santorini. Perivolos Resort. First up is the iconic Perivolos Resort in Santorini. Located in Oia, this place offers luxury with simplicity. The resort is carved into the cliffs and offers private plunge pools with views of the stunning Aegean Sea. Its minimalism meets opulence, perfect for honeymooners or anyone looking to unwind in style. Mykonos. Kavo Tagu. Next, let's jet off to Mykonos and check into Kavo Tagu. This resort is Instagram heaven. Think gold-flecked cocktails and infinity pools that blend into the horizon. Known for its glamorous vibe, Kavo Tagu also offers a spectacular spa and fine dining options, making it the ideal spot for travelers seeking a luxurious Mykonoan experience. Crete, Blue Palace, a luxury collection resort and spa. Venturing to the largest Greek island, Crete, we have the Blue Palace, part of the luxury collection. Located in Alunda, the resort overlooks the dazzling Spinalonga Island. With multiple pools, extensive spa facilities, and even a private beach, Blue Palace offers a bit of everything, including a peek into Cretan culture through its cuisine and architecture. Rhodes, Lindos Blue Luxury Hotel and Suites. Over on the island of Rhodes, we find Lindos Blue. This adults-only resort is all about peace and privacy. Set on a cliff overlooking the Vlicha Bay, the views here are truly jaw-dropping. What sets Lindos Blue apart is its attention to detail, from personalized welcome drinks to the unique design of each room and suite. It's the perfect place for a romantic escape. Zakynthos, Porto Zante Villas and Spa. Finally, let's float over to Zakynthos to the Porto Zante Villas and Spa. If privacy is your top priority, this resort's luxurious villas come with private beaches. The on-site spa offers ancient Greek treatments, and the resort's restaurant boasts gourmet Greek and Mediterranean cuisine. It's the ultimate package for those looking to splurge. Natural beauty. Now we're going to step out of the bustling cities and lavish resorts to explore the untamed beauty of Greece's natural landscapes. From awe-inspiring cliffs to serene beaches, Greece offers more than just a postcard view. Let's take a look. Santorini's volcanic beaches. First stop, the volcanic beaches of Santorini. Far from your typical sandy shores, Santorini boasts beaches with hues of red, black, and even purple. The Red Beach is the most famous of the bunch, surrounded by steep red hills that make you feel like you're on another planet. It's a unique blend of natural beauty and geologic wonder. Vikos Gorge. Next up, we journey to the mainland to visit Vikos Gorge in the Pindus Mountains. This is one of the world's deepest gorges and is part of the larger Vikos Aous National Park. The vistas here are simply breathtaking, with vertical walls and lush forests. Perfect for hikers and nature photographers, Vikos Gorge offers a rugged beauty that's hard to find elsewhere. The Caves of Diros. Now let's delve underground to the Caves of Diros in the Peloponnese. A boat ride through these caves feels like a journey through a subterranean wonderland. The stalactites and stalagmites create surreal formations, some of which even have names like the Cross and the Strawberry. This is natural artistry at its finest. Mount Athos. For something truly unique, we have Mount Athos, an autonomous monastic region with otherworldly landscapes. Note that entrance here is restricted, and it's open only to males with special permission. But if you manage to visit, you'll be greeted by pristine forests, rugged cliffs, and tranquil bays, all set against the backdrop of spiritual solitude. Shipwreck Beach in Zakynthos. And last but certainly not least, we can't forget the iconic Shipwreck Beach in Zakynthos. Also known as Navajo Beach, this spot is often called the most beautiful beach in the world. With its stunning azure waters, towering cliffs, and the haunting allure of a shipwreck right on the beach, this place is Greece's natural beauty epitomized. Art and architecture. Now let's dive deep into the captivating world of Greek art and architecture. From ancient ruins to contemporary masterpieces, Greece has a treasure trove to explore. So let's go. Ancient marvels in Athens. Our journey starts in Athens, the cradle of Western civilization. And what's more iconic than the Acropolis? This ancient citadel showcases the epitome of classical Greek architecture. The Parthenon in particular has been wowing visitors for millennia. But don't just stop there. The ancient Agora and the Temple of Olympian Zeus are also must-sees. Byzantine beauty in Thessaloniki. Fast-forwarding a few centuries, we reach the Byzantine era, and Thessaloniki is the place to be. Check out the Rotunda. Initially a Roman temple, it was transformed into a church and later a mosque. This architectural hybrid gives you a rich tapestry of Thessaloniki's diverse history. Cycladic charms of Mykonos and Santorini. From the classical and complex, we move to the elegantly simple Cycladic architecture in the islands of Mykonos and Santorini. Whitewashed buildings with blue domes are not just Instagrammable. They're a lesson in functional beauty, designed to keep homes cool during hot summers. Plus, the layout of narrow streets was originally meant to confuse pirates, a blend of form and function. modern and contemporary art in Athens. Of course, Greece isn't just about the old, it's also vibrantly new. The National Museum of Contemporary Art in Athens offers a peek into the modern soul of Greece. From paintings and sculptures to digital art, it's an eclectic mix that tells the ongoing story of Greek culture, street art in Athens and Thessaloniki. But wait, the art scene in Greece isn't confined to galleries and museums. The street art in Athens and Thessaloniki is world-renowned. Murals, stencils, and graffiti cover the urban landscape, providing a colorful contrast to ancient ruins. Each piece is a unique expression of social and political views, offering a modern narrative to those who wander. Traditions and festivals. Finally, we're going to dive into the rich tapestry of Greek traditions and festivals. From ancient celebrations to modern festivities, Greece knows how to throw a party. Let's get started. Easter, the grand celebration. First on our list is Greek Easter, arguably the most significant celebration in Greece. The whole country comes alive with church bells, candlelight processions, and of course food. Lamb on the spit is the star of the Easter feast, accompanied by a firework of flavors and local traditions. Whether you're religious or not, the cultural experience is mesmerizing. Apokris, the Greek carnival. Next, we take a look at Apokris, the Greek version of carnival. Held in the lead-up to Lent, Apokris is all about masquerades, parades, and elaborate costumes. Patras hosts the largest and most famous of these carnivals, complete with gigantic floats and tons of confetti. It's like Mardi Gras with a Hellenic twist. Ochi Day, the No Day. Now let's talk about Ochi Day, celebrated on October 28th. The word Ochi means no in Greek, commemorating the day Greece said no to Italian occupation during Witu. Parades, both military and student-led, are common, and the air is filled with the aroma of baked treats like baklava and kourabietes. It's a celebration of national pride and resilience. Panegyri, the feast days. Ever heard of Panegyri? These are local feast days dedicated to patron saints and are perhaps the most authentic of Greek celebrations. Villages become the epicenter of dance, music, and food. From the Ionian Islands to the Cyclades, each village has its own version of Panegyri. It's the perfect way to immerse yourself in local culture. Naflio Artiva Festival. Last but not least, let's talk about the Naflio Artiva Festival. Held in the charming town of Naflio, this festival is a 3-week celebration of classical music, dance, and theatrical performances. It's a blend of modern creativity and historical elegance, taking place in various venues, including ancient amphitheaters. In conclusion, let's start by recapping the allure of Greece's famous islands. From the Instagrammable streets of Mykonos to the volcanic beauty of Santorini, the Greek islands offer something for everyone, be it nightlife, scenery, or relaxation. There's simply nothing like watching the sun dip below the horizon from a cliffside cafe in the Cyclades. Next, we have Athens, the birthplace of democracy, the cradle of Western civilization, and a city where history and modernity coexist. From the towering Parthenon to bustling local markets, Athens is a city that tantalizes both the history buff and the modern traveler in all of us. Of course, who can forget the vibrant traditions and festivals we explored? Whether you are here for Easter celebrations or the whimsical Apokris Carnival, Greek festivals are a kaleidoscopic explosion of culture and joy. These events are the perfect lens through which to truly understand what makes Greece tick. And for those with a thirst for adventure, Greece serves up a healthy dose of natural beauty. Whether it's the untamed depths of the Vikos Gorge or the unique formations in the caves of Diros, Greece calls out to your inner explorer and promises a journey you'll never forget. We also can't overlook the culinary journey we took through Greece's best restaurants and local eateries. From mouth-watering moussaka to tempting tzatziki, Greek cuisine is a feast for the senses that tells the story of its rich history and diverse influences. Greece is not just a destination, it's an experience, a feeling, a state of mind. It's where timeless history meets living culture, where every sunset writes a poem and every dawn holds a promise. As we conclude our Greek adventure, we can't help but feel that this isn't goodbye, but rather see you later, because Greece is a place that stays with you long after you've left. Whether you're a history buff, a beach bum, or an adventure junkie, there's something in Greece for everyone. Which place would you most want to visit? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this comprehensive guide, and comment below to share your own Greece experiences or ask any questions. See you in the next video!